Hey, this is my 5th vlog, and this was kind of an unexpected one. This is my sister, Emmy. I don't really talk about my family that much online, but I have said that I have a lot of brothers and sisters, and this is my youngest sister. You can talk, you know.
Okay.
But I thought it would be fun to kind of introduce a family member. I've oftentimes mentioned that my family has this really weird habit of getting into their television shows and their fandoms. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
And which is fun. It makes for a lot of crazy conversations. But Emmy and I tend to have a lot of the same tastes in television shows, from Downton Abbey to Smallville to Arrow. She's probably the biggest Arrow fan ever. She loves Arrow, so I'll probably be interviewing her on that. And what else do you like?
I'm into Arrow, Downton Abbey, Doctor Who.
Doctor Who, okay.
Yeah, those are the big ones.
Those are your 3 big ones. Yeah, we all have our top big ones. So Arrow has ended, hasn't it? Or
yes, it's
the series,
the end of season 3.
Yeah, okay, the end of season 3. Out of all 3 seasons, which one has been your favorite?
Number 2.
Number 2. Why?
There's a lot of character progression, and I really like Diggle.
I love
Diggle got a lot better in that one. Roy had a big part in that season.
You know, he was great at the end of season 2, playing Comatose.
Yeah.
I mean, his acting was top notch. It's
didn't
hard
have
to
to
play
do
a
much,
Comatose.
but-
Yeah. I think out of all of the characters, and there's a lot of characters in the story, which one do you think, not necessarily your favorite, which one do you think you relate to the most? Being the youngest of 9 kids.
Probably Diggle. I really like Diggle.
You wish you were as cool as Diggle.
He's like, I don't know, he's kind of like The Rock, you know? He He doesn't change much, and he always just...
You always need kind of like that,
yeah.
that solid
He's not
figure.
all over the place like everyone else.
So do you like stories that have a romance to them, or do you think that romance should be kept out of action-adventure stories?
It depends. Sometimes it's good, but not when they overdo it.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, it's good to have like a romance in there to mix it up, but not like too much where it overdoes the main storyline.
You've made it very clear who your least favorite character is.
I do not like Laurel.
And why is that? How come you don't like Laurel?
She gives nothing to the story. She basically just causes trouble in the show. She never...
Both of the Lance
fixes
girls
anything.
tend to
Yeah,
cause
Sarah
a lot of
too.
trouble.
Didn't
All
really
that
do
Sarah
much.
has ever done on the show is cause trouble.
I mean, she was kind of a ninja, but that was it. And Laurel is just... Ugh, I don't care for Laurel.
So you're kind of more for Felicity and Oliver.
Yeah. They're adorable.
No, I think I'm getting tired of Felicity, and everybody thinks that Felicity is such a cool
I mean,
character, because
she's
she
really
can be
sweet.
annoying from time to time too.
Yeah, she's
because
all, like,
she's
awkward.
so socially awkward. There's been a lot of deaths on the show. Was there a death in particular that just really made you mad?
Well, when they killed Oliver and Thea's mom.
Moira? Oh,
Yeah,
God.
that made me mad.
That was terrible, because just as you were beginning to like her, and...
Because you actually feel bad for her when she
Yeah,
dies.
because she was in a position she couldn't get out of. Is there one particular character that they could probably do without?
Laurel.
Laurel?
Yeah.
So,
Which I like their dad, Captain Lance,
Mhm.
but Laurel just always hurts him and like does things to destroy their relationship pretty much. She's not good with the relationship thing.
I know you're a huge superhero fan and everything. How would, if you had your top 5 favorite superheroes, what would they be?
5, wow.
Because I know what my 5 are.
I like the Avengers and all that.
You have to have a separate superhero.
Oh, I have no idea. I can't even, I have no idea. I mean, I'm blank here. What are yours? Let's start there.
My favorite is Charles Xavier, Professor X, followed by Logan, Wolverine, Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor.
Okay. Iron Man, I love Tony Stark.
You are Tony Stark.
I feel like we are kindred spirits
You are
here.
Tony Stark all the way.
And
You're the Tony Stark of my
Wolverine is kind
Hawkeye.
of like him too.
Yeah.
So I like Wolverine. I like Hawkeye, but I feel like they should do more with his character and like.
Well, yeah, they gave him a family in
Yeah,
the second one.
They should make him like develop his character more.
I don't know. From what it sounds like in the second one, it's like he's going to be retiring from the Avengers.
It kind of sounds like that.
Yeah.
But then his wife was like, "But they need you," so.
So romantic.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I liked that they gave him a family.
I did too. I thought
loved
that was
that.
good because if you read the comic book mythology, Hawkeye was married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I just like that they pulled that into it. Well, that's 3.
Those 3.
Thor is kind of cool, but I think he's overdramatic.
Well, you would too if you had a brother like Loki. You'd have to be dramatic.
Probably. Captain America, he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty heroic.
I'm still gonna do that post about Captain America and how he's not perfect. Like
Yeah.
anger management issues. If you've seen Age of Ultron, you'll know what I'm talking about. They're being long, and
That
everyone's
was
like,
funny when you
"Ooh,
mentioned
that was cool." It's like, no, that's scary.
I can't really think of that many other superheroes. I mean, Oliver Queen, he's pretty cool, if he counts as a superhero.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm kind of like going all over the place.
Just
like,
say Pietro Maximoff. You know you
okay,
loved him.
I liked him, but I feel they should have kept him.
Yeah.
Really. Okay.
Everybody's reaction in the theater when he died, there's like, oh my gosh! I mean, seriously, everybody was like, whoosh. And then, of course, Molly had to, she's like, right in the middle of, like, this deep, dramatic scene.
Y'all were laughing.
Well, you know what she did?
What?
Okay, remember in Family Guy, that song that Stewie King, they're the hole in the
Oh,
hole.
she started singing that.
No, she said there's a hole in Sokovia.
That's awful.
I was
Y'all
like,
started laughing,
that's
and
what
I was
we were
like,
laughing.
oh, this moment.
We were so, yeah, we're terrible.
Out of the 2 siblings, though, I disagree with the one they killed, because the sister is all, like, goth and creepy.
She wasn't goth.
I
She
mean,
didn't wear any makeup.
She was, like, depressing and creepy
She
and,
was
like,
the
secretive.
But the fact of the matter is, she was kind of the more mature of the two of them.
Like, the brother, like,
and the
he
truth
was
of the matter
funny
is,
and
there was more pressure put on Wanda than there was on Pietro. She
Yeah, 'cause she
had
could do
much more to handle with. I liked Wanda. I thought she was great. She's going to be in the next stage of the next Avengers movie.
Mm-hmm.
Could you like see her shipped with someone else?
Wow.
Because I already have one person in mind that they might ship her with.
Who would you think?
Sam Wilson, Falcon. I know.
That would be funny.
Because he's so much like Pietro. I think
He's
that would
funny.
be. Yeah, I loved him. He was great. I thought he was a great ad for the Captain America movie.
Totally off subject, but Pepper Potts is awesome.
Yes, I love Pepper.
I love her. She's
Very
so
few
funny.
people can put up with Tony the way Pepper can. If you're planning on becoming a secretary, use Pepper Potts as your idol.
She's
But
great.
the truth of the matter is, Pepper only stayed in the job because she was so in love
Yeah,
with
'cause
Tony.
she was
She
in
was
love with
crazy about him. She was crazy for being crazy about Tony. But, yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody loves Peggy Carter, too.
Oh, from Captain America?
Captain America, yeah.
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 She didn't contribute a lot to the
She
storyline.
was kind of
Other than just 11
point of reference.
Yeah.
She was kind of his
Like, they
moral
didn't really do
compass.
much with her. After
Well,
that.
yeah, obviously they did something
mean,
because she has her own television
It's
show
like
now.
50 years later, though, so can't really pull her back.
Okay. Do you have a favorite villain?
Honestly, everyone's crazy about Loki.
I think Loki is
and
overrated.
He is. Extremely.
You're pro Odin, aren't you? Pro Odin?
Odin is... I think he's pretty cool.
Okay. Yeah, that's the weird thing about our family is that we're all pro Odin, and Molly and Heidi are like all, oh, Loki's
Oh,
always
Loki.
innocent, and
I don't like
he was
Loki.
so terrible. Everybody treated him so terrible. Like, no. Only a middle child is going to be able to see the flaws in that. The middle and the youngest. So, my favorite villain is Magneto.
Yeah, because they went so far into his storyline.
Yeah, Magneto is the ultimate tragic villain. And like the post that I wrote on my site about villains and victims, and you would probably like this too for the blog series that I'm doing, how I had the 3 major villains that are in the Marvel comic book universe. You had Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier, who was both villain and victim against his will. You had Magneto that was a victim but chose to become a villain, and then you had Loki, and I'm sorry, but I believe that Loki was both villain and victim by his own admission. And the same people who say Loki is so innocent claim that Bucky is a true villain.
No.
Yeah,
Bucky was brainwashed.
Bucky was brainwashed. I was so mad. I was so mad when they killed him off in the Captain America movie. I was like, dude, that guy was hot. Why think he was the hotter soldier?
They always kill the hot guy.
I know. But the fact of the matter is, I think Marvel needs to be charged with false advertisement because they toted Captain America Winter Soldier thinking that it was going to be all about the Winter Soldier, and Bucky had like 15 minutes of screen time.
Barely any.
Yeah.
Like just a couple fight
what
scenes.
He had was great, but yeah, hopefully in the last Captain America movie, he'll have a little bit more screen time.
I thought it was weird what they did in the second Captain America movie where they kind of hinted at Captain America and Black Widow being a thing, and then totally didn't go anywhere with that.
Well, not really a thing. She takes care of him. That's kind of what Natasha does. She has to take care of people.
I wasn't for it.
Because,
anyway.
well, the fact that she can't have any children, she always feels like she has to take care of everyone.
True.
But you read the Captain America, he does get with someone. Does get with someone.
I liked in Age of Ultron how they're putting the Hulk and Natasha together. Yeah. I like that.
Well, we got a lot to look forward to. Thank you. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And would you do this again?
Sure.
Okay. Well, this was my vlog for May, and I will probably have another one out for my blog series, so I will see you then.